Hey there, folks. Welcome to Friday. We are here. We have been working with word processors all week. We talked about documentation systems kind of in the big, broad picture. Now, let's narrow down to APA, which is what you're going to be working with. So, APA is the documentation system for the American Psychology Association. And just like we said on Wednesday, it's a way of standardizing communication. Um, each one is different. Each one kind of has strengths and weaknesses. I own it. My undergraduate degree, I did at Florida State. It was an English degree. English, I used MLA. My first master's degree was in English literature. So again, I used MLA. Then, when I started doing my work in education, I started using APA. And I actually found APA is a lot easier, it's a lot more flexible to use. And it's been through multiple iterations. Probably about every 7 to 10 years, just depending on what's happening, they release a new edition. They say, okay, the stuff we're doing here, there have been some changes. Like, for example, the internet has really accelerated APA because the original question was, you got this World Wide Web thing, people are posting articles. How do you cite a blog if someone says something on Twitter or social media? I see a video on YouTube, how do I post that? And the people who shape APA kind of had to figure it out. It was very much the style sheet of the documentation system evolved in time with the internet and internet culture. So, right now the APA that we're working with, probably it's going to change again in another, 6, 7, 8 years. And that's how it works. So in APA, but I love it though, because APA, it's very simple and it's very elegant. Remember we talked about in-text citations? Very easy, very elegant, very quick to give an in-text citation. Documenting it, it's a lot more flexible. APA, the people who shape it and curate it, they understand that information happens in kind of big, broad contexts. So that is APA. We're still pushing through. It's Friday. Hopefully you have taken your quiz. Hopefully you have done your discussion board post. Hopefully you have done your simulation. If not, you have until Sunday night. That is the deadline. Please make sure you have it done. I am always looking to email folks. Usually what I do now is the first thing I do when I wake up and I kind of sit here at my home office before I log on to my workstation for my 8 to 5. I kind of just double check and make sure that everything is good here. If you need me, send me an email. If you want to put something in the Ask the Instructor link, please do that. Beyond that, folks, I am here. I am listening. I am tuned in. I will see all of you next week for Monday. Have a fantastic and a safe weekend. We'll see you then.